Well, here I am back again. How you doing? I know everybody says, "Hey guys," or "What's up, people?" Blah blah blah. But you know, uh, I don't really do that. It's not really something my thing. You know, you're here. I don't think there's a uh, I don't think you need me to tell you you're here. But yeah, I mean, how's it going? How's your 2024 going? Um, are the things you're interested in working out? Are the people that seem to have it in for you going full bore on you, or are they kind of slacking? What's going on with you? Um, anyway, like I said, I haven't really decided what I'm going to do for the background, so I'm just going to probably do some sketching around here. I don't know. Might not do anything. I don't know yet. I haven't. I just wanted to get on here. Like I said, it's been a couple weeks since I did anything. I think. Uh, I don't know how well any of you have seen this whole thing or whatever. You get the idea how in the different light how it changes. But already talked about all that, discussed that, since that is the thing we got going here. Um, I know I still need to get over here and finish doing the scales on the back of the tail here, but that can wait. Uh, there's not really a lot of room here, right, to do much of anything. So it's just like, what do I decide? Do I want to just do like a scenery? Do I want to do expression? What do I want to do? Do I want to do some Chinese characters in a poem? With a little bit of overlapping. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. There's a long way to go here. I mean, well, not really a long way to go, but just decision making coming into it. And I've been sitting here thinking about it, and I just don't. Every time I sit here and think I have an idea, I don't like it. So I just sit here and I look at it, and maybe we can sit here and look at it for a minute. And anybody that comes in has an idea. What kind of background should I do here? What would you like to see? Um, because I can literally sketch it and demolish it anytime I want to. Like I could, you know, I could do just some you know, maybe some something like this, right? With you know, just some I don't know. Some different. You know, I don't know. With some crap like that. I don't know if I wanted to, or you know, or not. Like just like this, or not. You know, bye. All that I did, just see ya. Change your mind, or I could do some like. You know, could do some characters in, you know, Chinese or whatever. I'd have to go look some up to make sure I had them right, but you know, you know, whatever. Just just some ideas. If you have any that you would actually like to see here, like, you know, the winding clouds, right? Right, which is just, you know, is pretty traditional for like Chinese dragons and tigers, or could do the swirly thing, you know, and wind and clouds, like right, like kind of like that maybe, or I just I have not decided. Now, like I said, it's okay to do what I'm doing because I can erase, but once you go to here, you're you know you're locked in. So it's like once you start laying ink down, and are I mean flading into it. I mean, like we could do like some cloud cover and some lightning, or something like anything you want, right? But just once you do it, right? Once you do it, you're locked in. So should you be sitting here looking at this and listening to me talk about it, maybe if you popped in, you could put a comment and say what would interested you on, or maybe if you have something you'd like to see me draw in the future. I mean, uh, we could do like a mountain scene, just casual mountains back here, right, with the clouds around the top, you know, and we could do it in different colors, or make like a
Hi, bum. No, bum.
waterfall with the waterfall that has the meaning behind it of with to do with the koi, right? The koi fish that you know are trying to get to the top of the the mountain, right? There's the story about the gateway that the fish try to climb, to try to go up the waterfall to get to the top. And there's the meaning behind it, or the story behind it. Or we could just say like fuck it, and I haven't decided where I want to go with it. So basically that's what we're doing right now, is I'm being flippant and indecisive, right? I mean, granted, it's not like somebody paid me to do this drawing. It's just something I started doing one day, along with my dragons and kung fu theme. But for all intents and purposes, it's not something that I'm, I'm not, if I fuck it up, I fuck it up, right? It's not like, oh no, the end of the universe because, oops, right? So here I am sitting here for 16 minutes and 3 seconds now, just, not doing anything of any substance. I mean, I understand the silver dragon signifies us the ruler of the sky and the water, and the tiger has to do with the earth. And then there's what you would call the phoenix and the turtle are the other two characters to deal with this tale of the ever never ending battle of the tiger and the dragon. So like I said, I could just go along, and I'm thinking maybe I'll go ahead and do, since I'm not getting any kind of input and no one's looking, I'll probably go along with the traditional style cloud formation with maybe over here, um, the gateway above the waterfall, and then maybe and maybe some Chinese characters here and there. I don't know what the story will be. I'll have to do some research because that's what I'm doing. Because that's what I'll do. But I don't know, and I don't care. I can do what I want. It's like I know that's something that the almighty Bob Ross used to say. It's your world. You can do what you want with it. There's no wrong answers, just happy accidents. Right now, I don't know which happy accident I'm looking to looking to find. So um, there's not really enough room per se to do the turtle, man, or maybe and the phoenix, but I'm not gonna go into that. But just now that I'm here, I have to do something, all right? So we'll sit here and think about it for a second and keep talking because, not really any hurry. been sitting here trying to decide what I wanted to do with this drawing for a while now. Other than this, I did look, do some research as far as the history and the meaning associated with the tiger and the dragon, and the different types of dragons that are intermingled with the tiger, and the different tigers, white tiger and green dragon. And of course, this is not a white tiger, so he's not that type of tiger. He don't go that way. He just he's just a regular tiger. So yeah, here I am just blathering, not doing anything, right? When I could be actually drawing, right? So I had originally thought that I would do some cherry blossom trees and whatnot, and maybe a short like haiku type of the dragon tiger story, but I'm not sure that's what I want to do anymore. I mean, I could do the do the hillside or whatever with coming down, but I don't want it to be too busy, and I just think that maybe that would be too busy. A lot of times they in some of the drawings they create a war scene behind them, where you got like you'd have over here some horses and some dudes over here doing their thing, and you'd have some more here and you'd have some more over here, but like I said, again, too busy. And here you got the pencil, right? We can do with it what we want, right? We can do with it what we want, but you got to have an idea. you have to have decided on a course of action, and I'm just not deciding on a course of action. I had also thought about just doing like some abstract, line work, behind with different colors, and not spending a lot of time on detail. But when I picture it in my head, it's just not where I want to go with, just like, with different levels of nothing. But I don't like that idea either, see, so we're not going to do that. So, here in about a minute, I'm going to decide on something, and once I decide on it, I'm going to run with it. But I would like to at least decide first what I'm going to run with. Now, some people would just say screw it and leave it like that and do a cascading dark to light background around them. Right? So that they kind of pop out. Sometimes less is more. But, you know, see, this is really not. I'm not going anywhere. 26 minutes now, right? So we're gonna light a smoke and sit here and think about it some more. So I think I have a plan already. I have a plan. Okay. I know what I'm going to do. I'm not going to tell you, but I'm going to just do it. Okay. I understand. I am not using a reference here. I'm just. This is all going to be just whatever it is. So if it doesn't meet with your approval, too fucking bad. Right, you know. So I'm We're going to just basically have them fighting in front of a temple. How about that? I just decided. They will be fighting in front of a temple. Which, you know, with, I suppose, some clouds and stuff back there. And whatnot. Okay, we'll do that. We've decided that. So right now we're just sketching. But you're not going to have any idea what the hell it is until it is. So, as we're doing it, doing this.
Messing with my cat.
don't be discouraged when you're doing something, because it's not always gonna turn out like you plan. I don't know how well you can see any of that. Doesn't really matter. It's just a sketch anyway. You're not really supposed to see any of it. Yeah, I'll probably do a little Buddha. Do a little Buddha. Maybe a Buddha. Down here. Or maybe not. Maybe not a Buddha. Maybe forget that. Maybe we'll do it again. I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. And since it is just a sketch, maybe I won't like it and I'll stop and change it. Because we can do that. But we'll see. We'll see how it comes out. It might not be what we want. We might decide to change everything. But like I said, it is just a background, so it's like, you know, it is what it is. I think. I didn't do that one. I'm going to put that right there. I don't know. Can you see what I'm doing here? I don't know how well you can see what I'm doing there. Okay. So we got some clouds over here. Some swirly clouds. And the rooftop. And the entry area. And then probably just darkening off into some steps at the bottom. But it's going to be in some bright colors. Is what we're going to have, I think. I think that's what we're going to get. I think that's where we're going to end up. With what we have. And we'll have some flames here and some more like things there. And then you've got the see-through wooden structure under the window here, which is what this is. This is the window going around here. So as you see, going along there. I don't know if you can see it, how well you can see it. You can see the intonation. And the clouds. All right. So I think, like I said, once I decide to go with something, I'm going to go with it, and I'm locked in with it. So we're locked in. We locked in on what kind of background it is. It's basically going to be the facade of a temple, some kind of Shaolin temple or Taoist temple, whatever, whichever, whatever, whatever nationality you want to choose it as. If you want it to be Japanese, that's fine. If you want it to be Chinese, that's fine. If you want it to be Korean, I I don't care. That's not the point. The point is like I was trying to say, you can do whatever you want. I could have done anything. I could still go along and change right here. I might change this right here and make their banner and cut off right here with their banner with some characters going along right here. I might clean this, take this all right out like so, just like this, just so quickly and easily, and just change my mind, right? So we can go just like that, and we'll make our square banner here, right? That would reach along and have their banner above the entryway, whatever their banner might be, whether it be the name of their school, most likely, in some form of Asian characters. Like right, and and whatnot, like so. But like I said, I'm gonna end up using actual characters. Right now I'm just doodling some characters. We could do some more down here, but they normally have them up high. And I think what I'll do is do the same over here on the other side of this window. On the top of this window, there'll be more characters here. There. And then the rest will just be, uh, something like this. You know, there. So we've got a character to go with, to roll with. So now we're going to break out something we normally don't do. One of these, it's called a ruler. And we're gonna start fucking shit up with a ruler because we can. We don't have any reason not to, right? To do some line work. And then we'll erase everything else that we don't like. And work it. Right? So like I said, we've decided we're gonna make some things, right? And you know, right? And since, like I said, it's like I said, you can do whatever you want. I mean, nothing's stopping you. You can be as much of a perfectionist if you want, or you can just, kind of do like me and not give a fuck. That's not a Bob Ross quote right there, let me tell you. Though I'm sure he would understand my sentiment there with that, right? So, because basically that's what he says, just do it. Just do what you want. Don't feel like you're stuck somewhere that you don't like, because you can always do something else, right? And then when you're not happy, right? When you feel like you had enough and you just want to give up, because you just feel like it. You just feel like you want to give up. Don't give up. Keep going. Keep trying. Like when I play guitar, I tell people, I mean, it Does it make you feel good to do it, or are you doing it to try and get, to impress somebody? Do you like what you're doing, or is it you're just trying to make money, or, you know, are you only interested in what you can get out of it? You know? Do you just enjoy doing it? Do you feel like you're forced to do it now? Because, now you're making money at it. You gotta do something better, right? It's got to continually get better. Well, it doesn't. And it isn't necessarily going to get better. Sometimes it might get worse. You might not you might not have a handle on it, and you're just you're losing because you're trying to win, and it isn't working out like you plan. Don't worry about it, because it doesn't have to always work out like you planned. Sometimes it doesn't end up the way you planned. Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing over here. I'm sitting here drawing, and you're not able to see it. That's funny. That's kind of funny for me that I'm doing all that and you couldn't see any of it. I'm sitting here blathering, and you're like, "Hey, dude, we can't see what you're doing."
Get a good close up of those cute hairy arms.
My fuzzy arms. My Wookie paw. When I was on this show, this art show, someone said, "Wookie paw noob." The show I was on was something called Drawn and Quartered, which is a art program, I guess. Just say that. It's an art contest program, sort of. with people watching. And I was on there a long time ago. Episode 45, after I won a spot on there from being on the fan edition, which at the time I received the most votes of anyone that ever been on there, the percentage wise. Like, whatever, right? So, like I said, I was on there. Somebody called me Wiki Paw Noob because I was kind of pissed off, and after dealing with them about the idea for the comic book that was supposed to be being drawn, I had a little issue. You can check it out yourself. I'm not going to talk about it. But anyway, I was on there. You know. But right now, I'm on here. This is my room here. One of my room. My other room, my other channel, I've done some drawing on, but it was mostly regarding gang stalking. But I don't really spend a lot of my time talking about that in here because I don't really want to. So, if you're interested in that, you can check out my other channel. Not something I would think anybody'd really be interested in because it's all around some pretty screwed up shit. But if you're interested, you can check it out for yourself. So, like I said, it's entirely up to you what you do with your paintings, with your drawings, with your work. You do not have to feel like you're doing it for someone else. Unless, of course, you are doing it for someone else and they're paying you for it. Then you probably ought to feel like you're doing it for someone else. So, What the hell am I talking about here? Fuck, I don't know. And there we go. That's pretty much enough of that shit over here. So over here, we're going to have the clouds. And here's the roofing. Right? So it'll be whatever you want it to be by the time you're done. Which is, you know, up to you what you want to do with it. Don't expect anyone to do it for you. I mean, like I said, I was asking if anybody had any ideas for background. Here I am doing it anyway without getting any kind of a feedback. Um, now, I don't know what I want to do in here. I want to sort of. Come off with. Something that reasonably looks like they would have done it. I don't know, maybe. Now you just have to decide where the parts are dark that aren't dark, that are dark and that aren't dark. Something like that. So kind of be something like this. Now where did that go? Well, there we are. We have basically off into nothing. It's kind of what we want. Up into nothing. And I think that'll be fine. Once we color. Once we put color in there and shading and whatnot. I suppose before I decide on what colors I'm going to use, I should probably go look at a temple and get some of the colors. I'm sure there's going to be red and yellow. Some red and yellow, maybe green. But the sky, of course, is likely going to be blue. The areas that it needs. So I think where we're at right now, I want to decide on some characters. So where we're at, I'm going to kind of call us for the most part. lined up, and I'm just going to go ahead and erase the most for the rest of this shit. And decide where we're going after that. Since this was nothing really, for the most part, what I was trying to accomplish, at least I've decided on a background and what I'm going to do with it. And we'll get into it. But I don't know if you can hear that. That's my dog snoring right here. So, like I said, we have more or less an outline of what we want to do. Whoops. As far as the background. Color will be, we'll bring it out to a more interesting climax, right? Where's that one? That one. Okay. Just trying to get my line straight here. Where I want what. So we know where our where we're going to end up. With our characters in the background there along the top. And we'll go from there. But, oops, don't tear. We, for the most part, have got a semblance of a background coming through there for this episode. Since I sit here and spent 30 minutes blabbing, I'm going to probably we'll end up continuing the the woodwork all the way across here, I think. And then we'll have our characters going across here. And I didn't really like the door entry. I'll change that, and we'll make the door entry and basically fade out into the staircase, and maybe put a lion or something over here. I don't know. One of the lion with a ball in its mouth somewhere. Or a Buddha. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But as it is, like I said, if I was getting paid to do this, I'd be a lot more a stickler as to what I'm doing. But where I am with it at the moment, this is not for pay. This is for play. So thanks to anybody that had a look, and hope to see you again some other time. Maybe I'll try and get back on this tomorrow or the next day, since I've already started. I want to do some looking, and see exactly what I want to do as far as like some bow material, maybe, or some characters or something. I don't know. For the temple in the back. And clouds are done. They're simple, easy, quick. I want to change that up a little bit. I don't really like this area right here, but I can fix that. I can do something there. That I like better. I went a little crazy right there, so I can do something different there. I can always clean it up. I don't like it. But for that matter, we are where we are. Thanks. Have a good night.